Well, if you think making golf clubs for this guy is a tough task, try making it for the millions and millions of golfers who play around the world every single day. It's certainly a tough task when you have to cover a wide spectrum, but Nike thinks they've done a pretty good job at it, especially for 2012. Here's their lineup.
The Technology Report, a look at the science, research, and development of the game.
Nike Golf in 2012 is all about performance. That not only holds true for clubs such as the VRS line and balls with the 20XI, but also in clothing. Performance in clothing? Well, it might sound odd, but in Nike's Tiger Woods collection, for example, it offers a lighter weight and more forgiving fabrics to allow players to move quicker, meaning the potential for more clubhead speed. Oh, and it also happens to look great.
In our tour performance offering, we have utilized ultra-lightweight fabrics. We've utilized a lot of stretch in our fabrics, and overall we've reduced the weight out of Tiger's uniform by 20%. So lighter, faster, stronger, great stretch, great mobility throughout. We find that the consumer that's going to be interested in the sport product is looking for performance, but that's an expectation on behalf of the Nike brand. So they know that it's going to perform, but they want a little bit more of a mix of unique fabrics, natural handed fabrics, maybe a little bit more of a cotton hand. But first and foremost, it's about style. They're looking for something that's going to give them their own unique style, their individuality, but enable them to feel their best.
Even if your game isn't on par with Tiger's, you can still benefit from the great technology offered, including no-sew seams to eliminate the rough stitching, laser perforation to remove weight from the shirt, and dry fit to wick away sweat and keep you cool. Nike Tour's premium line also has great technology in it and has a clean, sophisticated look with more refined fabrications and great detailing.
A little dressier, a little bit more forward sometimes with some of the details that we're using, drafting off of what you see in menswear and more traditional women's wear as well.
While Nike Golf has a full line of clothing and equipment for every golfer, the company has its roots in shoes. So when it brings out a new shoe line for golfers, there's always a reason to take notice. For 2012, Nike Golf has updated and improved its Lunar Ascend shoe line to provide more comfort and stability. Of course, what Nike's able to do when building any shoe is to bring in research and proven technology from other divisions that will help its golf shoes. That's the case as Nike Global Footwear Director Lee Walker explains.
So upper hyperfused construction, it's an engineered composite consisting of 3 layers. There's the base layer for stability, which is a one-piece synthetic. There's the breathable mesh for ventilation. And then the top layer is a TPU skin, which fuses it all together for an extra layer of durability. Cushioning system underneath is the Lunar Lawn, full-length Lunar Lawn. And then the outsole is the integrated traction, which is a whole new design with different geometries for traction where you need it, and excellent foot strike from heel to toe, and great low-profile stability and ground feel.
Nike will also be releasing its Dunk line based on a highly successful basketball shoe of years gone by. Already Anthony Kim and Paul Casey have committed to wearing it on tour. Meanwhile, Nike's production guru Tom Stites talks all about the new putters for 2012.
We've been very, very successful with our Method core technology and being able to improve the skid roll effect on everybody's putts that way. We know that if we can move the material as far back away from the face as possible and put it on the perimeters, the club becomes very stable when hit off center. And so the Method drone is a radical shape geometry with those kinds of attributes where we've actually heel and toe loaded, tungsten material into the heel and the toe, which allows that club to be very, very stable at impact. It was pretty aggressively designed too, so we've been very pleased with the way people have been accepting this.
Think that's cool? Take a look at the new concept putter on store shelves now.
So we got a very lightweight aluminum face and an extremely heavy back weight that's made out of stainless steel. And in doing so, we basically came up with a very asymmetric, very radical design, which allowed us to be able to improve the moment of inertia in this smaller profile. And like I said, it's a very aggressive look. It's kind of like all things that Nike's pretty well known for in terms of aggressive design, and we've been able to take that approach and put it into a very functional, very playable mallet style game improvement putter.
Obviously, Tiger Woods is the focal point for Nike Golf, and this year Nike has teamed up with an American retailer for a contest that will give those fans a chance to play with the living legend. Here's the promotional spot that shows a fun and relaxed side to Tiger that we haven't seen in some time.
Marla! Found it. Found it. Here you are. 4 right. Hey, nice out. Is that 8? 6. Really gotta hold that one. You can totally play that.
Ooh. There's always the next one.
Nike Golf 2012 appears to be a great year for one of golf's best brands. Who knows, it may be just what you need to shave a few more strokes from your game.